Well, that was stupid.
May 7th, 1:40 a.m. Fairlawn police spot an SUV going double the speed limit. It blows by the officers and the chase is on.
Shut the car off!
Inside that vehicle, not two criminals on the run, but two other Fairlawn officers.
Why were they running? Don't know what was in their mind.
Despite the chase, the off-duty cops were allowed to go home, and they were not tested for alcohol.
Is that unusual or not? It's up to what the officers would see at the scene.
The one last line of defense, preventing a tragedy, has been the incredible skill of the Allegiant pilots.
But hundreds of Allegiant pilots say they've had enough. This pilot satisfaction survey released today polled more than 500 captains and first officers, ranging from new hires to veterans. More than half say Allegiant's scheduling system creates confusion and fatigue.
Unfortunately, they lack what we would say is a safety culture.
Teamsters local union president Dan Wells says it's part of a culture of cutting corners on maintenance that makes pilots afraid.
Almost half of the pilots said they will not allow their own families to fly on the aircraft.
Allegiant has experienced very high pilot turnover. The FAA is auditing Allegiant 2 years ahead of schedule. The agency says it wants to ensure Allegiant is making improvements and addressing internal issues.
The buses aren't safe and haven't been safe all year.
State police inspectors are finding an IPS bus fleet struggling to meet mandatory safety requirements. In the past week, only 50% of the buses have passed an initial state police inspection.
The state police are there to make sure that the buses are safe to transport our kids.
Our insider says the district did not have enough mechanics to get the buses ready.
We would have been ready for the state police inspection. It is so unorganized. No one knows who's doing what. It's confusing. The state police are not at fault.
This employee is afraid of job loss, but he hopes even speaking out in this way will get others like state police or the FBI to take a closer look at the IPS bus maintenance logs.
I would immediately pull the hard drive from the dispatch. You will hear several drivers all year long state they had this problem, this problem, this problem.
You can see the piece of guardrail covered in blood where it split through the driver's side compartment and through the driver. As workers replaced the damaged guardrail, Team 10 looked for and found signs that it was made by Trinity, a company under investigation for changing the design of its ET Plus guardrail models, leading to scenes like these all across the country. The whistleblower and several lawmakers say it's because the ET Plus guardrails are unsafe. I checked with the city of San Marcos. They told me the guardrail is not a Trinity ET Plus, but it is made by Trinity, and so is the new guardrail that was installed after the crash. The old one was hauled away in the wreckage of this white car.
I was on the computer and a couple people overdosed in the men and the females' bathroom.
I've noticed about 2 drug overdoses in here.
It's certainly become more prevalent, according to Cincinnati police records obtained by 9 on Your Side. In just the first 4 months of 2016, police have responded here for overdoses 6 times. I reached out to the library several times.
No one's willing to talk.
No one would answer my questions or grant an interview, so I went to Cincinnati police.
How do you stop people from coming into a public bathroom and shooting up?
Well, it's a challenge.
One option, to make access more difficult by requiring people get a key. Another option, security and staff look for people displaying signs of intoxication or withdrawals.
Say, hey, can I help you?
Amanda Morosky says she'll be more watchful.
You hear about it all the time, but the library where people get books?
When we showed up at Anytime Fitness on Clarkston Road in Clarkston today, the place was empty, the door was locked. Customers telling us they were told the place was undergoing a quick renovation. Turns out owner Rusty Peterson was actually clearing the place out for good.
It's frustrating.
Well, it's not fair. All day, customers showed up dumbfounded.
I'll be damned.
We reached out to Anytime Fitness's corporate headquarters. They told us Peterson didn't renew his contract with them, and customers paying monthly can cancel their memberships, but those who paid in full need to track down the owner to get their money back. We spent all day trying to get a hold of Rusty Peterson. It's us and customers he appears to be avoiding. Late today, I got a call from corporate saying Rusty will answer everyone's phone calls and will return your money. Maybe you'll have better luck getting a hold of him. His cell phone number is 810-730-3652. In Clarkston, I'm Jonathan Carlson, 7 Action News.